Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. We have Wish Wednesday, alright? So, you wished for songs here on Gordon Guitar. I bring them up for you. This time we have you, Tavi Ula. You wished for the Driver's Era, the song called Fantasy. Alright, so a great song here, Fantasy. Cool vibe of this one. We actually have just two chords going back and forth here, and we're gonna look at the rhythm, which is the challenging part, not hard at all actually, but that is what we're gonna work with mostly. So yeah, this is special for you, Tavi Ula, and all you Driver Era fans. Let's take a look at this song. So we have two chords, like I said. If you want, like I would do, I would prefer to do this without any capo. We have two bar chords then. I'm gonna show you in the end of this tutorial which chords you can use if you use a capo, and yeah, we'll do that later. First, let's take a look at the chords. So we have the D sharp minor 7. All right, so that's a bar chord. You play the bar here, your index finger on the 6th fret. You don't have to bar the last E string here, so just 5 strings below there. And then you need to add 8 on D and 7th on B. That's the D sharp minor 7. And then you play the A sharp minor 7. You just go up to this position. This time you bar all strings on the same 6th fret there with the index finger. So you can actually just stick with that if you want. You don't have to move your index finger at all, really, if you don't have to. But anyway, all strings there on A sharp minor 7 on the 6th fret, and then you need to add the 8th fret on the A string, and that's it. That's the A minor 7, A sharp minor 7, okay? So that's the chords you're gonna move between. All right, now let's take a look at the rhythm here. So first we're gonna look at the rhythm, and then we wanna highlight some certain notes to it. So first, I'm gonna say down, but that really for me means that I'm plucking here. So I'm not really working with straight downs like this. You could if you want, but I choose here to pluck. But when I say down, that means I pluck the strings. So which strings I'm plucking? For the D sharp minor, I'm using the thumb here to get the bass note, in this case the A string, and then I use my other fingers to get the 3 strings below there, so the D, G, and B. That's mainly the strings I'm plucking, so A, D, G, and B. And for the A sharp minor, I'm using the bass string now on the E string with my thumb, and my other 3 fingers are plucking the same strings as before, the D, G, and B. Okay, so that's how I do it. You could go, like I said, with downs. And yeah, it's up to you. For me, it's a little easier since I feel I have more control when I'm plucking like this, and especially when we want to highlight certain notes later. So anyway, let's do this rhythm here. It goes like this. Okay, I'm plucking certain notes. You can forget about that for a while, but just down, clap, down, down, clap, down, clap, down, down, clap. Okay, so this is starting here with down, clap. So then 2 downs on a clap, and then again down, clap, and then 2 downs, clap. So it alternates here. First 1 down, clap, then 2 downs, clap, then 1 down, clap, then 2 downs, clap. That is how the rhythm goes here. So down, clap, down, down, clap, down, clap, down, down, clap. So again. And the same goes then with the next chord, of course, the A sharp. It goes like this. The final clap in every chord after that goes a little longer pause there, so it goes pause, and then comes next chord. And so on. All right, so the last clap follows with a longer pause just before you switch the next chord. That is the rhythm, okay? And you can come a long way with that, but we also want to highlight certain notes here. So that will be much funner to play, and it sounds better as well. So I'm gonna give you the notes here. We start from the beginning with the D sharp minor. The first one you just pluck like this from the chord. But then comes the two downs, the down, down clap. Here you wanna highlight the let's see, the 9th fret B string on the first pluck, and the second pluck you go back to the original chord and highlight the 7th fret B string. So pluck, then 9th and 7th, and then comes pluck again. Sorry, clap, and then pluck here. Just play from the standard. You want to highlight the 7th fret B string, and then a clap. Then you do it again, this down, down clap. You go out to the 9th fret B string, and then 7th fret B string. So that is the D sharp minor. So just to repeat this, you had the first down, the standard chord, the 7th fret B string, then 9th and 7, clap and 7th, clap and 9, 7. Okay, so that is the first part. And then for A sharp minor, here you're gonna play like this. Okay, so you have two notes here as well. You're gonna start with the original grip here. You wanna highlight the 6th fret B string. So then clap, then comes the two downs. Here you want to highlight the 8th fret G string, this note. And then on the next down you want to highlight the 6th fret B string. Then comes the clap. And then again on the next down you want to highlight the 6th fret B string. And then clap. And then on the last two downs there, you want to highlight first the 6th fret B string and then the 8th fret G string. And then clap. So the notes here was for the A sharp, the 6th fret B string and the 8th fret G string. So you start with 6B, clap, 8G, and then 6B, and then clap, and then 6B, clap, 6B and 8G, and clap. So that is how it goes, and I'm gonna take you through this a little bit slower than standard tempo so you hear what's going on there. We're gonna start from the D sharp. Let's go. That's it, standard. Okay, and as if you notice there, when I played the last round here, I added this bass note. Goes a little bit in the background there. If you listen to the original song, it also works a little bit more than just one. It goes like this in the background, so. And so on. It doesn't do that all the time, always, but sometimes it adds up and you can play a little bit with it. You can also play with other notes here. I can give you one example. It could be like this. on. So as soon as you have control over the rhythm, the chords, then you can play around with different notes and make it your own thing here. I mentioned you could do this with a capo. It will actually be a lot easier. You don't have to bar through an entire song. What you do then is to put your little capo, I have one here very handy. You play that capo on the same position when you have your bar finger, index finger. So you just can relax a little bit with that finger and just using the rest here of the chord. Imagine you have a bar here and you played this for the D sharp minor. Now you can skip this finger. You have the bar there. You only use these two. I take the other two fingers like this. Same chords. And the next chord will be just to hold it like this. And for me, I mean, I'm plucking here. I'm not actually using this A string at all. If you do the downs, then you have to hold it like this because you want all the strings going down like this. But like I'm doing, I'm just plucking. I'm not using the A here for this A sharp chord, just the E string. So actually I could go like nothing at all and just hit the certain notes. As you see, you can also go with the straight downs. So, some options here, but that is how you play the Driver Era's Fantasy, okay? Tavi, Ulla, hope you enjoy this. A nice choice there, song, and 2 chords only. Doesn't have to be harder than that. Hope you enjoyed it, and all you Driver Era fans, feel free to subscribe to me here on Gordon Guitar. Helps a lot and gives me motivation to go on. So thank you for your support, guys. Until next time, play tuned.